Hey, howdy, hey everybody. Welcome back to the channel if you are new here. My name is Ariel and it is very humid and my hair is huge. That's factual, but also I am a mother of 4 beautiful children and we homeschool in a Charlotte Mason style. I am kind of quirky and weird, and so if that is your forte, I don't even really know what that word means. If that's your style, welcome. You are welcome here. Even if you are not those things, you are welcome here. But I had made some videos about our curriculum choices, and I said that I would make a video later about what our family subjects are going to be. So this video is going to be all about what our family subjects are. There is also a bird feeder on the other side of this window that I am sitting in front of. I'll show you. So, you know, I might be slightly distracted by that occasionally. If you see me look that way, I'm looking at the bird feeder 100%. I have this little dry erase board that sits in the corner of our dining room because we do school in our dining room. And these are our family subjects: hymn, composer, folk song, artist, Bible memory verse, and our nature study. And most of this we follow from the Ambleside Online schedule. This hymn, though, I believe was not, we're in the month of July right now, and this is not the month of July. There were some things that were paused. They don't go through the summer, and there are other things that do go through the summer, like nature study. They have something for fall, summer, whatever. Some of this, like if you go on there right now and you're looking up July 2026, some of this might not match up. That's okay. Okay, so the artist, Velasquez, that is from Simply Charlotte Mason. And I bought 3 portfolios for that, and I will show you those in a second. 2 things that I have found in a thrift store. I actually can't even take credit for this. My husband found these and he was like, look, and I was like, oh. I think I had this in my Amazon cart for a while and we found it at Goodwill. And I was just so happy. And if the hymn that Ambleside is suggesting is in one of these books, I can look it up and read the story of why it was written. And I have found with Just As I Am, Without One Plea, that hymn is in both of these books. And so we read, I think, this story last week, and I'll read the story that goes with it this week from this book. And I will say it's the same story, but it's worded slightly different. So I think that's so cool. The kids will get to hear the story from a different author's perspective. And yeah, I think that will be helpful in memorizing these hymns. Oh, there's pigeons back there now. I actually have not seen pigeons in my backyard until right now. It's the first time I'm seeing pigeons. We always have mourning doves, but there is a pigeon the size of a chicken out there right now. I just go online, find the PDF for that hymn, and print it off. And all I do is I have them, this is my binder, I have them in a binder. I print one for me and I print one for each child. And then that actually brings me to folk song. For folk song, I just open up a Google Doc. I'll show you what we have in front of me. And I put Ambleside Online folk song. This was from January of this year, and it's the Battle of Otterburn, Llama's Tide, and I print the lyrics for the children, and we listen to the different versions that Ambleside has online. It's so convenient that you can just click the little asterisk. Is it, how do you say that word? Asterisk? I don't know. And it'll take you to like a YouTube video that they recommend. Anyway, we just follow along. Obviously, not all versions are the same, so I always tell the kids, like, just be kind of flexible with that. That is how we do folk song. I know the hymn we do twice a week, and the folk song we do once a week, but it's definitely listened to more than that. I think we'll actually do our family subjects in the afternoon, after lunch, or maybe even in the evening when we're settling down before bed, because I also feel like that is such a beautiful thing to start the day with learning and to end the day in a calming and peaceful way with learning. That is something that you have to just be flexible with. Anyway, that's hymn and folk song. Now for composer, I just use Ambleside Online's little list. They have convenient links that you can click. And sometimes I will also just type into Google the composer that we are learning about. I'll read his story a little bit, and what we do is just 5 minutes a day we'll listen to one of their songs. Not songs, multiple pieces I can't think, that are in one video. So like we'll listen to the first one, pause it, and then like YouTube will say that we listened to this much of it, and then we'll listen to the second video or second composing the next time. Why can I not think of the word? Someone is going to comment. I'm going to think about the word as soon as I edit this video. Anyway, those are those 3 things. Now for artists, this is the thing I'm very excited about. If you have been on simplycharlottemason.com and you have seen they have these picture study portfolios. They are amazing. We looked up how to say this one. It's Velasquez, and technically the S sound is a TH, but they said it's acceptable to say the S sound when you're not Spanish, and I'm not. So anyway, these are so good, and I wanted to show you. They come with a booklet that has everything, the story about that artist. We're right here on this paragraph. I got to that. We got to page 13. And then you take a picture out. They are really pretty pictures on glossy paper, as you can see. And I think you could probably, when you're done using them for school, you could probably put them in frames if it's something that you enjoyed. But these are such nice quality, like sturdy. So if you've ever looked at the picture studies on Simply Charlotte Mason, I can't recommend them enough, just to have this tangible in hand. I love that we have the internet to look things up, but I also get tired of looking things up on the internet. So to have everything about the artist in hand and just mark where you left off, that is so convenient. We're going to do Velasquez this year. We're going to do Rembrandt. I don't know how to say any of these. I was not raised in this type of learning, so even I get to learn. It's very exciting. And we're doing Constable. 1 artist for each term, and that will be very good. Next, we have our Bible memory verse. That is a family subject here. And this is, I think this is free. On simplycharlottemason.com, they have a scripture memory verse pack. My kids have already memorized those 3. We're working on Genesis 2:7, which they have it memorized already. But I'll start that off this week. And then we're going to do Psalm 23. But they actually have that memorized too. They come in little, I should have put this on cardstock, but I didn't. It looks like little cards, and you just cut them out and you can memorize them. And so here's ones that we have worked on. You can see that they are wrinkled and loved because we're going through them. That clearly just indicates too that we do Bible together. And let me show you what we use for that. Child Story Bible. And so my husband actually reads this to my kids nightly as well. So if we only get to our Bible verse in the morning, and we don't get to, I usually have family together, we read a proverb a day. If we don't get to that, my husband will do this in the evening. And I'm so thankful to him that he is willing to do that stuff with us. He is a pastor. So next up, nature study. I just love nature study. This book, you guys, I didn't buy it forever. And last, I think January or February, I finally just bought it. I didn't realize how huge it was. And it is so good. I love this book. This spring, we did weeds and dandelions. Or dandelions are a part of weeds, right? It was like garden seeds and weeds, I think. This was also on Ambleside. If you do Ambleside, you know what I'm talking about. But I have a bookmark here because we were looking at dandelions. We use this bird book. We live in Pennsylvania, so we are clearly in the East. And then we also have these pamphlets. This is the butterflies and pollinators pack. And you can take these anywhere with you, and they're laminated. If you don't have anything like this, can't recommend it highly enough. It's so nice. We've been able to identify many a butterfly and pollinator with this simple little pamphlet. And did you hear my cat? Meow. And then my mother-in-law gave us this book. This is 1,000 Hours Outside. Since my children were babies, we have always kind of followed the principles of 1,000 hours outside, and I don't track it anymore as diligently. I do have one printed, like a tracker, out on my chalkboard in the dining room, but we don't keep up with that as much as we used to. I just know that we're outside, and we are outside a lot, and this book has been so nice because it has just so many sweet ideas. So if you are someone who struggles with just thinking of things to do, simple things, like that's so simple, this might be a good book for you if you are trying to get outside more and enjoy nature. And I've found that if I know we're going to be by a brook, like that was the Springs study, there are things to do with water in this, and so I was able to take those ideas to the brook. It's actually, we live by a cemetery, and there is a creek or a brook right on the other side of it, and it's in the woods, and so we were able to take some of these ideas from this book and do them way over there, and that was so sweet and so fun. My cat. The next thing that we do together, and it's usually I have it written on this board, like the poem. Sometimes I'll even write the whole thing out if it's a short one, but we use, there is a schedule on Ambleside Online, but this is something that we do as a family subject. And so I use this favorite poems, old and new. It has poems from various artists, and all I do is look up something that we might be going through, or what season it is, or what holiday it is, and there are generally poems that have to do with that. I have the younger ones do just a line or two of copywork when we're working on it, and then I have my older children write the whole thing out. And again, I think we do this for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Every one of these, other than nature study, is about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, the last thing that is new to me is Shakespeare. There is also a schedule for this on Ambleside Online, and I am not following it. This is new to me, and I'm just trying to make life easier on myself and not harder. And so we did start this in the spring, and we started reading together as a family, not this child doing this Shakespeare story, this child doing this one doing this one. This is a family subject. I know not everyone does it as a family subject, but we do for now. That could change as we get used to this new format. I think that's it. There's nothing else that comes to mind. It sounds like a lot of things that we're doing, but if you just break it down to 5-10 minutes per subject, it's genuinely not bad, and that is why it helped. For so long, I did not want to jump all in with Ambleside Online or like fully Charlotte Mason, because it just seemed like so much and like I couldn't attain it. But then when it was broken down to me that it does not have to be long, it's each subject is pretty quick and you're just trying to spread the feast of ideas, I was like, okay, this is absolutely doable. And so we're doing it. My cat has spoken in this whole video, and I refuse for you to not see her. Come here. This is Sugar. She's the one talking in the background of these videos. She sees the birds too. Do you see them, Shuggy? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this gave you some ideas. It's, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, is this helpful to anyone? But I know that when I was trying to decide if I'm going to do this full time or not, I watched videos similar to this to help me see like it's not a hard ordeal. You can do this. Doesn't matter how many children you have, and I'll believe in you. Okay. Bye. Thank you guys.